Here, what got dropped off, that's going to be in my next video. Because I have to jump on into this one. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Easy E's Rebuilds. And I'm your guy, Easy E. And y'all see from that thumbnail, I'm jumping back on the burn Traverse. Gotta get that engine bay cleared out and slap a little paint on her. And go from there. Because this is gonna try to make this a real short video. Because like I said before, I gotta make a video every freaking Saturday. So, hang in there. So like every Saturday that goes on around here, people calling me to drop off cars. Well, I'm trying to work on the burn Traverse and make a video for y'all. So somebody should be dropping off another car I got to get to work on. So I just got to get a little bit done on this burn Traverse so I can put the dash back in another video or off camera. I want to get the interior put back together so I can call Safe Light and have them put some glass in. But this is where we're at. I still got to get all this soot off. It kind of rubs out. What I noticed, I don't got to paint the firewall back here. That all get covered. Really just got to paint this cowl right here. This part right, a little bit in here. Probably take it all the way over there. And this part over here and over right there. Because that's what I see on the other Traverse I got over there that's all white. None of the firewall gets painted. It's not even painted. It just stays straight up steel and to get covered up by heat shields. But none of this, you can see all this right here. Well, this get covered up, but you can see all this. Well, basically all that right there. You can see that. I did get the fuel line off and the purge line off, which I like how they did this because you didn't have to drop the fuel tank. The line is short, but you do got to remove your ABS module to pull the line from back there and drop your brake lines back there and take the little heat shield off from right here. As everything is 10 millimeters, except for those is 13s. And pop your brake lines out to pull that out because that goes over the brake line and gets plugged in down there. I'll show you where it get plugged in, like it's a little sensor on there. Oh, now I just gotta worry about getting the. Oh. So it's all right here. That's your purge valve line, or your your purge line. That goes to the fuel tank for the pressure, and your fuel line right here in the sensor. All plugs in. So we got lucky on that one. Did have to drop a fuel tank because I was about ready to drop the fuel tank. Got my wires back plugged up right here. Okay, get the safety clip in. There we go. There's no more other wires down here. Just that one. Still got plugged in back there. Battery tray. I still gotta get the AC lines that runs to the back of the car off. At least that's on that side. And of course, again, I'm laying on my back. So, let's get this party started. All right. That was a real pain in my butt. Cut my hand, cut my arm, but we got her done. But I gotta say one thing. I don't own any music you might hear playing in the background. Don't want no copyright infringements because they're over there working on my old neighbor's Rich's house and they playing their Mexican jams. So let's go take a look at how we had to get this off. So we get started. Got a bunch of 10 millimeters. Got a 10 millimeter right there. And of course, got a bunch of them up under the car. Going all the way to the back. You got another 10 right here. Another 10 right there. And you got a 13 millimeter holding the AC line on back there. These are your heater lines right there. You gotta take the inner fender out. Plastic shroud, which is hard because they always use these Phillips head screws. They always rust. You see how many they got right there? 1, 2, 3, and 4. I had to drill 2 of them out. Drill 1 out over here. So I got to remember to replace, fix that before I put everything back together. Can't put nothing back together on this side yet because I'm going to take off the parts car, do the same thing to that one, and take the AC lines off and the heater core lines off just because I want these ones to look new, not dusty and like they've been charred. Those look nice and shiny over there in that one. And like I was saying about the paint, so those are nice and shiny back there, but over here it's all painted white, but it's not gloss white, so I just got to throw on mine some primer and the coat of paint. And all this area right here. Like I said, don't own no copyrights to any music been playing in the background. I'm in my own yard trying to work. Kind of hard to make videos when they working on the house and they blast music, but it is what it is. So my next step now, well, is to put the tire back on over there, of course, and jack it back down. But to get this smoke damage off and get it painted in. All right. I ain't do my bestest tape off job ever, but this is just the engine bay. I need to get all this painted. Don't care about the windshield. Windshield is already destroyed. But you gotta get all this touched up. So here's the engine bay. I'm thinking about I'm just gonna clear it too, because I know there was no clear on there, or it might have been one coat of clear. But we gotta use my primer sealer and go from there. I'm not painting this whole engine compartment. Just this, a little bit of the under, a little bit of this, that, and that over there, where it had smoke damage. No structural damage, no melting of the steel, just smoke damage, a lot of smoke damage. So let me get to doing what I do best before somebody shows over to drop off a car. All right. Got the base coat on. Now, I don't have to clear it, but I'm going to clear it. Because this usually, I don't know the original color, but like it was just silver with no clear. But I'm going to clear this just because I'm out here in the elements. It's not like I have a shop and it's in the shop. So I want to protect my work from the elements. Like if it rain out here, somebody's gonna just clear it because I don't want this chipping off, flaking off, getting scratched off. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So a little bit of clear goes a long way, even though a lot of this stuff get covered up. But it's my clear. Let me answer this phone call. Alrighty then, we got all that finished up. My coworker came over here and dropped off a car. So we got to give you a little sneak peek of that after I show y'all the Traverse. Because y'all know what the next video going to be. 2013 Hyundai Sonata. Y'all know I'm good with those cars. My sister donated one to the channel, put new motor and trans in it, did a little paint job, and sold it to the dealership for $4,700. So, let's go take a look at the burn Traverse. She's looking very, very good. I put that clear coat on thick. I don't care about no runs because this all get covered up. You'll never see none of this. None of it. It all gets covered up with a piece of plastic. Only thing you will see is like some of this. That's it. And who's going to be paying attention to that? All this get covered up. Battery, not the battery box. Fuse box go right here. Breather box go over here. But we didn't want none of that. Smoke damage showing. And plus still got to do the fenders. The inner fenders had smoke damage, little heat damage. Well, not the inner fender, the fender on the inside right here had a little smoke damage, heat damage. The other side got smoke damage and heat damage. That side got smoke damage on the outside. That's why I got to paint both the fenders. That fender got to be sanded down because the paint actually flaked off. But we got all that. We got all this. So, you know. If you don't know, now you know. GoPro about to go dead. Let's go take a look at what got dropped off. And here, what got dropped off, that's going to be in my next video. Because I have to jump on into this one. 2013, 12, whatever. Hyundai Sonata. They hit something very, very hard. Gonna need a hood. Hood hinges. Of course. Got some specialty blue paint that like it changes color. Like first the car was silver. It must need to be washed, but it is a Hyundai Sonata. Turbo. Seen better days. Fender been pushed in to the door. Door doesn't have any damage. Like they didn't try to open it. So that's gonna be a pain in my butt trying to get off. Maybe I'll just cut it and section it off. But I gotta get up here because it's a mess. It's a mess. It's the same damage as 2000. He got 2017, and he said it's the same damage. Since 2017, that was like an easier fix than this one. The core support, radiator support on top is bent. You got some metal back here that's been pushed in. I'm about to pull it all back out by hand. It took such a big hit that you got the donut on there. The hood still opens. Just a little buckled. Like I said, all this is bent. Maybe I can get away with just replacing one piece. Or just place these two pieces. I got to see how it all comes apart. It's been a while since I worked on one of these. And these should be on... This fender should be bolted to a tower. I might be able to re-weld one back in there. Drill one out of the junkyard. And weld one back in there that's straight, or unbend that one. And all this metal back here, try to unbend it or have to weld a new one in. Won't know until I get all into that. In an upcoming video, that is. Oof, well, woo. I guess the car already had the airbag light on. They don't know drive. I don't know. No airbags deployed in there, but it got the airbag light on. Probably from the clock spring. That steering wheel, when you turn it, is clicking like click, click, click. So like I was saying, I'm done for today. Out here, finally getting this all done. So I can start pulling back the interior, pulling the wires through the firewall that need to go through the firewall, and getting the dash back in, getting the seats back in, the center console, getting everything put back in and buttoned back up. Now I'll be able to put the windshield wiper back in. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff I'll be able to put back in there now. And get out the car. Just had to get all this done. Couldn't pull no wires through, then still gotta leave everything apart because obviously I gotta pull that up. Can't let that dangling all day. Don't want to break no brake lines, but still gotta off the parts car. Get the AC lines and all that before I can even start pulling everything off the parts car. So, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Share this video with your friends, family, coworkers. We truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to Easy's Rebuilds. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we release a new video, which is usually on Saturdays. We have merch like this at teespring.com. We take Cash App donations. We take donations with cars. Locally only. Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and X. With all that, people, stay tuned and stay blessed. Deuces!